You know what to do, Gary.
Last time on Rant Wednesday, Gary King Jr. stood in this spot and told you about an NBA hopeful future superstar that might not make it to a future superstar. But this week's a little bit different. We are going to do a honest Uncle Gary movie review on today's Rant Wednesday.
All right, kids, make sure before you start yelling or do anything energetic, you warm up the old vocal cords. What I like to do is sing Even Flow by Pearl Jam, or something from Alice in Chains like, yeah, here comes the rooster. Oh, yeah. I don't sound nothing like that guy. But good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Rant Wednesday. Gary King Jr. here live at the Hustler Cave. But I wanted to say thank you guys for watching. And remember, if you want to support Rant Wednesday, go to bootyhustlers.com, where we have the latest and greatest in sticker technology, banner technology, and warmth technology just for you guys. Now, yesterday I saw a movie that probably all of you know what I'm already going to talk about because you're watching this video, Fast and the Furious X, or Fast X. What were my expectations for this movie? Listen, we have to remove ourselves from the first couple of Fast and Furiouses. Yes, I know they started off as street racers. I don't want to repeat everything everybody else said, but let me put it like this. What other movie franchise this millennia or whatever, we are in the age of where Hollywood's running out of ideas and they keep giving us revamped old movies. And Fast and the Furious, I must say, and people are going to hate me, is a actual breath of fresh air. And let me tell you why. Original ideas, modern day cars we all can relate to. The story may be wonky, the characters may be wonky, but let's put it like this. Let's all take a moment to think about this. Did you watch the movie and were you entertained? Yes. Did I watch the movie and was I flabbergasted? Yes. Was I speechless? Boy, was I speechless. There are things in this movie that I was like, you know what? I'm on board for this. There's a few fates of strength and a few fates of impossibility things. Listen, shit gets so wacky in this movie that they need to use CGI instead of a stunt driver. That's how crazy and level the antics that Dominic Toretto and crew are on. Now, I'll give you a story premise of the movie. I don't want to spoil it, but if you're here watching it, you either saw it or you want to hear what it's going to be worth to go see it. Jason Momoa plays the son of one of the villains from the Fast and the Furious 5, I want to say, when they go to Rio de Janeiro and they take that vault out and they killed his dad and now he's out to hurt Dominic Toretto and his friends. But I must say, Jason Momoa in this movie is the craziest villain I've ever seen because he's like Jack Skeleton. Oh, no, not Jack Skeleton. He's like Jack Sparrow mixed with Prince. This man's fits are interesting. Him as a character, I'm like, you a little saucy, but I like it. It's the right amount of sauce. It's not too much, but then it's not enough. So it's like you can hang out with this dude and he kind of like, if you fell asleep around Jason Momoa's character in real life from Fast and the Furious, he's the kind of guy that when you fall asleep, will take pictures of you, kiss your forehead with your girl's lipstick, but then also like if somebody's about to mess with you, he'll throw hands with you. So I was messed with that, but he don't do anything out of the ordinary that most Fast and Furious villains do, but he does one thing that I do like. He calculates his steps to get these boys caught in some shenanigans. And when I say shenanigans, it's top notch. You got Tyrese, you got Ludacris, you got Sun Kang, you got the girl that looks like a grown version of Dominic Toretto's son, running around Rome, doing things, and it's an international fiasco with the boys and Toretto and his crew. And I must say that, yet again, Dominic Toretto's feats of whatever the hell strength he has. Listen, I thought Captain America was a tactician. Wrong. I thought the Incredible Hulk was strong. Wrong. I thought goddamn Bucky was strong. Wrong. You know who's strong? Dominic Toretto. There's a point in this movie, y'all. I'm sitting here after all the nonsense they've done, after I've seen lasers, after I've seen nuclear, what was it? I forgot what kind of bomb it was. It was like a proton charged vapor bomb. After all of that, there's a point in the movie, y'all, I'm watching this, Dominic Toretto picks up a Mustang. As if you're like, what are you talking about? Dominic Toretto, the man, picks up the Mustang one-handedly and puts it back on its wheels. It was on its side, and he takes it and he puts it back on his wheels, and I was just sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? That's what we doing now. That's what we really doing in these Fast and the Furious movies. Then I'm with it. And if everybody wondering, hey, will there be another Fast and the Furious? I'm gonna just put it like this.
Yes! 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 No!
When the movie ended, there was a post-credit scene. Now, I saw something on TikTok with Michelle Rodriguez.
How many Marvel movies can you make?
I know.
Like, come on, guys. At some point, we got to get innovative with this.
Let me just put it like this. Marvel and Universal are the only two studios keeping some type of franchise entertainment going, because at the end of this movie, they're going to just keep making them. Get this. Listen, I'm going to just tell you, if you're new to this, I want Transformers in Fast and the Furious to come together. There's a point in the movie, two semi trucks come and they like face off, and Dominic Toretto's in the middle. And the way it was shot, as if like when Michael Bay does that thing, like he does that thing from the feet up, they do that with the semi truck. And I was like, ain't no way they got Ultra Magnus and Optimus Prime here. Because the way they set it up is like when you watch the first Transformers movie, when Megatron and Starscream are in the dam and they're talking, and it was kind of like that. And I was like, please, 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 for the slightest of chance, just be a Transformer. Listen, Universal, you are missing out on a lot of money. If you have Fast and the Furious with Transformers in it, think about the toys, think about the merchandising, think about Dominic Toretto's car being or it could be Hot Rod. It could be Hot Rod, right? Because Bumblebee is a Camaro. And it could be Hot Rod, and then Optimus Prime has to save Dominic Toretto, but Jason Momoa blows up Optimus Prime with Megatron, and then Hot Rod has to become Rodimus Prime, and that means what? Dominic Toretto will lead the Autobots against Jason Momoa and the Decepticons for the fate of the universe.
Shut up and take my money.
I can't keep giving this away. I don't even want to yell today, y'all. This is how flabbergasted I am. Usually, y'all know in here I'm going to be yelling. No, just see the movie. What would I rate this movie, y'all? From an honest opinion, if I was to rate this movie from like a 1 to 10, on an action movie level, this is a strong 7.5. A strong 7.5, because on an action movie, I'm not grading this if it's going to win an Oscar. I don't know. It's not going to win a daytime Emmy. It's not going, I don't know, maybe special effects or something, but the stunt driving is good. 7.5. Go see it, because it's one of those things, if you try to watch it at home, you're not going to pay attention. You're just going to be like, what am I watching? Go see it in the theater. Until then, someday, when your life has passed you by, you sit around and wonder why we were always there for me. Do 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 do, shake it to me, baby, give it to me. Shake it to the baby. Shake it to the baby. Don't say a word. Every morning, every morning when I shake it to the baby, don't say a word. She always rights the wrong for me. Oh yeah, let me stop.